Welcome to this brief tour of Minneapolis-Saint Paul International Airport, code MSP. MSP is a gateway airport for the upper Midwest, and it's best known for the service it provides to its largest tenant, Delta Airlines. MSP is Delta's third largest connection hub, behind Atlanta and Detroit. MSP handles more passengers than every airport in every neighboring state combined, so you might be nervous about its complexity and its congestion. Not to worry though, this tour should provide all that you need to make your flight through MSP easy. MSP has two terminals, and this tour focuses on the primary terminal. This C-shaped terminal, which services most of MSP's flights, contains 7 concourses, all of which are connected airside. The concourses, labeled A through G, are arranged counterclockwise, so we'll start on the northeastern end. Concourses A and B handle the smallest, most regional flights for Delta Connection and other small carriers. Upper Midwest flights from small regional airports like Lincoln, Duluth, Fargo, and Cedar Rapids would arrive here. Each gate area has its own seating, albeit small, and many also feature a jetway, so you won't have to walk across the freezing tarmac in the winter. Concourse A is part of the main terminal building, while Concourse B is separate, accessible via an underground walkway to the left at the beginning of A. Both have similar layout and size, which makes for shorter walks to your connection. Concourse C is MSP's largest terminal, and it's home to Delta's regional and mainline connections to medium-sized cities. Flights to my hometown of Louisville depart here, for example. To help accommodate its half-mile length, an automated tram services the west, central, and east parts of this concourse, accessible at low-footprint stations along the concourse's southern edge. The eastern terminus of the tram lets out near the branching entrances of Concourses A and B and the airport's brand-new Intercontinental Hotel, and the central stop lets out near a circular food court. Above this food court, you'll find the entrance to an elevated walkway, complete with moving sidewalks, which connects you from Concourses C to G on the south side of the terminal, which can save you 15 minutes and a mile's worth of walking. At the western end of C, you'll find a large hall that connects the terminal's two halves. This hall contains a dedicated shopping area with high-end stores for luggage, clothing, jewelry, and accessories. For a primarily domestic airport, these shopping choices are impressive. You could be forgiven for thinking you're in a mall, belied only by the rolling suitcases and the banks of departure monitors at the hall's center. You know what, I'm going to call it the Mall Hall. The Mall Hall also connects to 3 small concourses. Concourse D offers some Delta flights from a handful of overflow gates. D features an observation deck as well, which can be accessed by stairs on the left as you enter this single-room concourse. Concourses E and F jut out from the Mall Hall's west side. Concourse E's 16 gates feature flights aboard several non-Delta carriers, including American, Alaska, Frontier, Spirit, Air Canada, and United, which has a United Club on the north side. Concourse F offers service for SkyTeam partners flying internationally, as well as miscellaneous domestic Delta flights. Both E and F offer a great view of the airfield, and you can see interesting aircraft movements on 3 of MSP's 4 runways. This leaves Delta-centered Concourse G, located at the southern end of the Mall Hall. Concourse G is structured differently, with a handful of gate clusters spread out across the southern side. Many of Delta's intercontinental destinations depart from the 2 western clusters from gates G1 through G10, including nonstop service to Paris, Amsterdam, Tokyo, and Seoul. The 3 eastern clusters provide service on mainline aircraft to large cities and other Delta Airlines hubs. The main artery of Concourse G is lined with moving sidewalks, punctuated by nodes on the southern side with quick food options, restrooms, and communal seating areas that service several gates at a time. The walkway I mentioned earlier also connects to G at its eastern end. MSP features a second terminal located a mile southwest of the main terminal. The second terminal hosts Southwest Airlines, JetBlue, Icelandair, Condor, and the Twin Cities' own Sun Country Airlines, which offers low-cost travel to over a dozen year-round destinations and about 40 seasonal destinations. Connections involving the primary terminal and the secondary terminal will require you to transit outside of security, but thankfully it's easy and it's cheap. Outside security, you can take the 4-minute underground service between the 2 terminals free of charge. Trains run every 10 to 15 minutes, 24/7. For most of its passengers, MSP is their gateway to and from the smaller towns and cities of the upper Midwest. But it's more than that. With its range of destinations, excellent dining and shopping options, and modern streamlined terminal, MSP is a world-class airport nestled in a humble setting, complete with a heavy helping of Midwestern practicality and charm. Whether you're a first-time flyer or a frequent visitor, I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new about MSP. If you liked this video, I have other airport tours that you might enjoy, so please subscribe and share your thoughts below. I upload new airport tours and flight experiences every 2 weeks, and I look forward to sharing my next one with you soon. Until then, thanks for watching, and keep moving forward.